What's up, YouTube? Stack44 coming in with another video. 5 dumb things that love make you do. Before I get started, I want to give a shout out to all my new subscribers, all my regular subscribers. And if you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit the subscription button in the corner of your screen. Hit that notification bell as well. And you get all my videos sent straight to your phone or your device as soon as I put one up on YouTube. But let's get right into this video. 5 dumb things that love make you do. You know, at the end of the day, if you're in your 20s, your 30s, your 40s, or your 50s, 95% of us have been in love at some point in between those years of our life. And if you haven't, you will be in the future. But I came up with 5 dumb things I think love make you do. And then sometimes when you're in love, you think about even hurting yourself, hurting the person that hurts you. You just, you go through heartbreak. You don't want to sleep. You don't want to eat. You go through a lot of stress when you can't have the person that you wanted. And that's why I try to tell you guys, be the best version of yourself and find people the best version of themselves. And hopefully you guys mesh together and everything be okay. But sometimes you reach the point where you meet somebody that you fall in love with, but they are really not in love with you. And it really hurts to understand that. But at the end of the day, I came up with 5 dumb things I feel like people do when they're in love. Now, if you got anything else to add, put in the comment section. But these are 5 in no particular order. But these 5 dumb things I think I've seen people do or I've done my own self. So, hey, it is what it is. And I'll tell you guys what I've done. Okay, but we'll get to the list. I will talk about that when I get into the list. Number 1. Having a child before marriage. Very, very dumb. A lot of times people feel like if they in love with a person, they have a baby by the person, they're going to be with that person forever. And sometimes that doesn't happen. That wasn't the case for me, but at the same time, I was married and had a child. And, I don't know what she was thinking on her end, but obviously we wasn't all the way in because we're just not married now. But at the end of the day, a lot of times people use children to feel like it's going to hold on to that relationship, that's going to hold on to that love. And a lot of times they use that as, I guess, as bait to make sure that they stay with that person. So I think that's a dumb thing to do, is have a child before marriage or a child with a person they swear they love. And, and hopefully that hold them to, being with them. Because a lot of times guys get women pregnant on purpose and women get pregnant on purpose. So it's really a dumb thing that love make you do that dumb thing. Number 2, investing in somebody that's not investing in you. Sometimes you will invest into somebody that you love, but at the end of the day, deep down inside, they're not investing in you the same way. What other things said is they're not equally yoked. You equally putting somebody on a pedestal that's not actually pouring into you. That's maybe a dumb thing to do as a woman or as a man, is to put a person on a pedestal and give them the world when they give you nothing. So make sure you're not doing this. You're not putting their ass on a pedestal. That's my number 2. Number 3. This is a crazy one. Now, I did this one. Drive-by. Like, your girl living over here, you living over there. She's not picking up the phone. You're not hearing from her. Or she's acting funny, or he's acting funny. You ride past and see something you don't want to see. And sometimes this is something that, you got to realize relationships are about faith and trust. And I get it if you have the intuition. If you had an intuition, you might as well just dump them anyway. Because what's purpose is riding past somebody's house or their apartment and seeing something that you don't want to see. One time I did this, and I rode past this chick house when she used to live with her ex. I knew where he lived. I rode past. I didn't see her car. Then I rode down the alley. Her car was parked in the back. So unfortunately, I hurt my own self with that situation. And at the end of the day, I ended up like, I didn't really want it to end, but I made it end. But at the end of the day, it was my intuition that messed it up. But at the end of the day, she obviously wasn't right for me, but it still hurt like hell. So sometimes you have to trust your instincts. If you feel like you got to do that, then don't be with that person. So that's my number 3. All right, number 4. It's similar to what we just talked about, number 3. Stalking social media or going through somebody's phone. Now, at the end of the day, if you're in a relationship and a person got to put a phone face down or a person gotta have passcodes and stuff like that. You gotta ask yourself, do I really need to be in this type of relationship? Or if a guy gotta hold on his phone, sleep with his phone, sleep by his phone, stuff like that, that means, he ain't being faithful, or a woman ain't being faithful. Everything about a person is in their phone. If a person can't be loosely with their phone, then at the end of the day, they're not really going to be serious about you. So make sure, you dealing with, if you get in a steady, committed relationship, and then, with a person, that they actually leave their phone anywhere. I know when I was married, one time I left my phone going to midnight at work. My ex-wife had any I had no code on it, nothing. I know she went through it that night. She swear she didn't, but I called the house from the work job. I was like, Mom, leave my phone. She's like, yeah, you want me to bring it to you? I'm like, nah. So I know she had a field day on that fucking phone, but I had nothing to have when I was married. So at the end of the day, your phone, your social media, people will stalk you, stalk who following you, to find out what type of females you may like, or guys will stalk who's following you, who liking your videos to see, liking your pictures to see what type of man that you interact with that's in your social media. And to me, that's the devil. Unfortunately, that's pretty damn bad that when we have social medias, your girlfriend or your boyfriend will go into your social media and find out who's following you and all kind of stuff. That's really crazy. At the end of the day, you must trust a person, but love will make you do crazy things like that to go see what the competition look like, a man or a woman. All right. Number 5, last but not least, moving in together, co-signing on things together before marriage. Now, I told you guys on a couple of videos back, moving in together is a bad idea, but a lot of times you feel like if you hold that person close, or you like I said before earlier, investing into them or co-signing or doing contracts before marriage or a real contract, then that's dumb as hell. Like, we should make sure that we shouldn't be signing apartment or a car or rent or anything, or even moving in together until we actually have the full commitment on both sides. So to me, I feel like it's very dumb for us to play house and we're not actually married. So that's just me, but I feel like that's a dumb thing that I think people, they pretend like, because if you really want to get married, get married. Put everything on the damn table, get married. Don't play it. Don't fake it till you make it, because at the end of the day, it's going to just cause a situationship. But that was my 5 reasons why 5 dumb reasons why, what we do when we in love. So to go over it one more time, the first dumb reason is having a baby before marriage. The second one is investing into somebody that's not investing into you. The third one is doing drive-bys and ride past people's houses, their apartment. The fourth one is stalking social media and stalking somebody's telephone. And the fifth reason is pretty much co-signing, moving in together to stay close together when you don't even trust the person, pretty much. So I want you guys to stack attack your life. I want you to stack up your life. And I'll holler at you guys on the next video. Peace.